Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky Part 8. Last time, we completed the final task that Cassius left for us, where we successfully escorted the photographer and the journalist to the tippy top of the tower, and then we came back, and now they're gonna go do something or whatever, but we have to go report our quest, so we can get our monies. Hello. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Cheryl, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. Just finished the job that took over for your father. No, well, we finished at the same time, so we're basically just as good, right? So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or another, I guess. Heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. We're grateful, too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well, then. Yep, we reported. Give me, 2,000 Mira, yes. Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. Okay, I'd like to be offended, but we did have to run away from like every battle at the end of the tower there because they were scary and strong. You shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Surprising you're able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know, I can imagine that a downtime might be a bit of a drag. That won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters and looking for shiny fucking rocks. Because, you know, that's what Bracer should be doing. I'm gonna drink till I can't drink it anymore. We have to watch you get plastered to make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and then try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Where do you think these kids are gonna... Wait, where do you think you're gonna take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol's what makes things entertaining. If you're someone gets coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yup. Happy days. Oh, instead I'll just have Joshua make up your app. Dude, everyone wants him. He's got that animal magnetism. Shara? Now hold on a minute. Oh god. How old is she, like, in comparison? I think she's not actually supposed to be that much older than them, but, you know, she just looks older, I guess. Break me in? Oh god. It's not what you think! We've got a major problem. Yeah, like, a young boy is about to be raped. I mean, well, 16 is definitely, you know, that would be considered statutory rape still. Oh man, what is it? Safe with the bell. What's wrong, sir, and why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home, disaster, it's gone. Wait, your home is gone? Alright, calm down, Mayor Claus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently it seems as though my house was robbed while I was out. Oh, the magic crystal has been stolen. That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. What about your life and Lita? They're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around, so you can take us to the crime scene, Mayor Claus? Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation. I know, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. Dude, it's time to do our detective caps on. Yes. Wait, who the hell is Ridge? Oh, I forgot to get water before I started. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. Didn't it like this when we first came here? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I guess the main thing is definitely the magic rock. The septium, which is supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially having to go through all the... Yeah, it was a huge pain in the ass and we almost died many times. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched, so they knew what they were going, you know. They knew it was there, basically. They knew what they were looking for. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Just tell Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is, I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover more ground. No, it's also the best way to get attacked by spooky monsters. Come on, have you never seen a horror movie, Sheriff? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start with this room? And not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Well, first things first, we should probably look at the safe, I would assume. Ooh, it says music. Dude. These crooks are not gonna get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... They really cracked the combination? Dude, he's an old ass dude. It was probably 11111. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. Powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. Now let's imagine for a minute the mayor entered the combination with the power present. Powder on the buttons would be stuck to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Wouldn't they still not know the orders in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. You can press the buttons in the order starting from the least luminescent. Honestly, it was probably just fucking lying around. Like, we're gonna find his password. It's like on the table, and it's gonna be like 121212. That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Man, good thing we have Joshua as a party member, because otherwise we'd be completely lost. Powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that the safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? You know, it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who that is going to be the tricky part. Or the tricky part, not the tricky part. Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. Seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Yeah, that is kind of odd. Because you would think if they're just going for the safe, unless maybe they... Well, no, because if they use the powder, then they wouldn't have to be looking for, like, you know, like a password lying around. Let's see if we get some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or they didn't care. Okay, that's the same. This chest has been opened. It's just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box all like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. Ooh, orbital gun. I want one. Oh wait. This is gonna be how they escaped. You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood. So they used a grappling hook. Man, this is a fucking high-level heist. So where's the chickadee? Okay, this is a maid. I was wondering who Lita was. I didn't know if this was like a daughter or... Clean up the attic when a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me. One of them was short. It might have even been a girl. Interesting. So I guess there's nothing to investigate in these rooms, right? Just so we have to talk to her. Is this the wife? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you notice in particular about the intruders? They were wearing mustaches. I don't know what. I would say mustaches for some reason and masks at the same time. They were wearing masks. You wouldn't be able to tell by any specific features. The front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were 2 of us here. Yeah, they got in via a grappling hook. Hook that grapples. Here's the attic. Ooh, it's like a leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. Why the hell would you carry a leaf around with you? It's a little odd. And I guess that's everything, basically. Unless there's maybe some stuff here on the ground for it. Seems to be a big old no. Are you really done investigating? How about looking around more carefully? Is there like stuff outside? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either, which means they got in another way. Yeah, we know how they got in already. Is that done? Okay, yeah, that's all we need to do. Have the mayor running through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? We found lots of new evidence. What were the criminals after? The CFDM in the safe. 3 of 4. Where did they get into the house? From the terrace? Point blank, what is the fortune of those who have thought to commit the crime? Citizens coming through, someone who worked along the lines, a traveler who visited recently. None of the above? We don't know, right? Guess you did a decent enough job, so I think we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Didn't they mention something about burglaries? But that was in like a different area though, right? Like there were like sky pirates going around robbing shit. I don't know if that has anything to do with this though. Because they probably would have to use the grappling hook and everything if they, you know, could just fly in, right? Oh, so those two came to visit you, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmelis Tower. I think you can cross them off the list of suspects. Well, there was that dang schoolgirl. That's probably it. It was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Hey, how else are you gonna pay your fucking bills for the Royal Academy? As for her school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. I'm telling you, she's a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septium in the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I wouldn't call her out on it, but at least to me, she didn't look like an ordinary student. I mean, she was a little overly nice, I guess. You wouldn't have to know where she is, would you? Okay, so she's still here. Well, let's have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Let's go. To the hotel. I totally know how to get to the hotel. That's this thing right here, right? Okay, well, she was like upstairs, right? Like in this room, I think? Huh? Well, there's only one other option, so... I guess we'll have to talk to dude. Estelle, Joshua, and even Shara. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here? Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We may be able to catch her there. She didn't really seem like a bad girl. Vern. It's like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So she's actually like a member of the party now. Let's see. Royal Academy girl, Royal Academy girl. Oh, please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so be patient. Yo, Alon, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Shara too. Thank you, Adios, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? School uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh baby, those uniforms are so hot! The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yeah, I can see them now. I totally figure what a boy's uniform looks like though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here, you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those. Check all the passengers boarding and disembarking so I can tell you that at least she hasn't come here. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? The Surveyor's Leaf wins dinner. Yeah, let's pull out the leaf. Alright, we did find that. Sure, do you know any places where the Surveyor's tree goes? Pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? Seems like it's worth looking into. This settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland South Gate. Okay. So we got our next quest objective. Wait, you're running like a crazy lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Oh, it's the reporters in them. Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. Doesn't he literally have a cigarette in his mouth right now? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Bose ASAP. The airliner's not even here yet. I know, it's over headed there on foot. I'm pretty sure waiting like an hour for the airline is still going to be faster than walking there on foot, right? But don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Oh yeah, the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk, we gotta make it there today. I wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Aren't they a lively pair of friends of yours? Those are the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked them to take over. I wonder what's going on. Well, we'll never know, because first things first, we should check and see if there's any side quests we can do on the way. So there's this, which is on the highway. I think it's actually to the south on the way we're going. In the forest of Mistwald. I don't know if we'll be able to complete that in time, but so there should be a manster along the highway, theoretically. So there's a green gate, and this is our home. So I guess we just want to keep following the path. That's probably, well, we'll fight it just in case. That's what we're looking for. Just kind of, granted, it don't really matter about because they can range attack us anyway. And we didn't heal. You know what? We really should do that. If he's quite strong. 400 HP, and she took 3 damage. I think we'll head back and heal real quick, actually, just to make sure. Well,
seems you came up short.
We got 2 XP, so that was not the monster we're looking for. I would like to maybe try and fight the monster. Typically, if I remember, because you have to do it like, yeah, here we go. Let's save before we fight this thing. I can't tell which is the bat. Okay, you can't like, what you call it? Juke him. We can. So he's got 600 HP. Try, yeah, just hit him with magic. I mean, we should be a little. I mean, we've had this quest for a little bit, so we shouldn't be that strong. Plus, you have share. Oh, okay, JK, this was a mistake. Because she can't use any of her. Wait, no, she can't use her stuff. So she can Try wind blast attack. Okay, 99. Oh, okay, get him, Shara. Let's go. And we're all gonna get to attack again, so. I think we'll just go for the dual strike. Didn't do quite as much damage as I wanted it to do. I doubt she can kill in time, so just go ahead and heal yourself. Ouchers. Okay, sir, please take damage. I should have dual slashed.
Oh, are we done already?
I thought it would be very hard if we didn't have a fucking level 12 Shara with us. We got a lucky fang. So this is still the way to the forest, right? I guess? Or... I guess? Yeah, let's save again. I would like to try and not get in any fights if possible. Oh shit. They keep sneaking up on me. I don't want to fight these guys. The bug boys are very annoying. I'm hoping we're just gonna get a heal potentially get a heal. I don't see a chest or anything. Even though there could be something like kind of hidden behind that tree, like out of sight. Damn, she's got hella range. Also, these things are quite strong. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Do they take extra damage from anything? Not really. Just go for the dual slash. She's just like barely gonna live with like 10 HP, I think. Oh, like 1 HP is gonna get his attack off. Dang, that sucks. Okay, good. Hit Shara if anything. She can take it. I wonder what that status is. Like she's been stopped or something? 2 HP. This fucker lived with 2 HP. What kind of joke is that? Please stop chanting. Shara, please attack. Okay, this is not good. This is the opposite of what I would consider good. Dude, Shara keeps getting hit by fucking meteors, man. We'll go for the dual strike on this guy, and then just assume that Estelle can finish with the other one. Come on. Literally all of them have lived with like 1 HP. Are you kidding me? I don't know why you miss so much in this game. Like the miss rate is like kind of incredibly high. Okay, never fight enemies. Because it just doesn't ever feel like it's worth it to fight enemies. Can we like make our maple cookie? Oh, we don't have fresh milk or maple sugar. I thought we bought the stuff for that. I'm gonna try and push through to the entrance of the forest and hope there's a healing place there before we start using our items. So this is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager Miro we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for racers. Check the woods and be sure to keep our voices low. Doesn't look like there's a healing room. Please. Yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to retreat back. Hopefully it'll let us retreat. Let's see what time we're at. We're at 25 minutes. We could end here. This will be a little on the shorter side, but it's a good stopping point, and I don't really have that much time to record. I just wanted to knock out one video of Trails since I've been like recording a ton of Zero Escape recently, and I don't have as big of a backlog on this series. So, yeah, I'm XGZ87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.